Welcome back to my kitchen. It's kimchi making day in my household, and I'm sharing how I make mine. Gather your ingredients and make yours along with me. This is a fun and productive activity, I promise. And once you make your own homemade kimchi, you'll never buy it from the store ever again. By learning how to make your own fermented foods at home, like kimchi and sauerkraut, you'll be gaining a skill that will contribute to your health and wellness for your lifetime. So let's begin. After cutting in half lengthwise and thoroughly washing the Napa cabbage, begin roughly chopping the cabbage into large pieces. Alternatively, you can leave the pieces whole in leaves if you prefer that, but I prefer bite-sized or slightly larger than bite-sized rough chopped pieces. To create the brine, add sea salt. The amount will vary depending on the size and weight of the cabbage. The brine needs to be about 2 to 3% salt by weight. I typically use about half a cup of salt per one large Napa cabbage. Now massage the cabbage leaves to ensure that the salt is thoroughly mixed throughout. To help soften the cabbage leaves, add enough filtered water to just cover the surface, helping to make the saltwater brine. Set this aside for at least 2.5, but up to 6 hours to soften. Meanwhile, I'm going to gather the rest of the ingredients. I'm using Korean daikon radish, grated, because it adds thickness to the finished product as well as it releases its natural liquid. This is a good option if you wish to make an entirely vegan kimchi or simply don't prefer including fish sauce, shrimp, or anchovy paste. I often do this. In lieu of refined sugar, I'm using natural sugar in the form of an Asian pear, which will provide sweetness as well as the food for the bacteria in order to create lactofermentation. Here I'm adding some ginger root, grating that into the mixture. I always keep ginger root in my freezer for ease of use. It's a seasoning that I use in nearly everything. And I'm also adding some grated garlic cloves. Next, I add the gochugaru to radioactive spice level. You're the one eating it, so adjust the amount to suit your taste buds, of course, but I like it quite spicy. And then I simply cover with a glass dish and wait for 3 hours to brine. After brining for 3 hours, the cabbage has sufficiently softened, as you can see. I rinse it under cold water and drain using a colander. I'm adding freshly chopped scallions, and then I simply combine the seasoned mixture from before that we prepared earlier with the cabbage. I put my gloves on and season again. Salting to taste is imperative. Kimchi is a condiment after all, an accompaniment to the meal, and it must provide robust flavor, which includes adequate saltiness. The finished product will be tastier if you season it well. No bland kimchi allowed. Time once again to massage. Take your time and care and love to ensure that the kimchi is well mixed and evenly seasoned. I like to spend a few minutes massaging. Finally, transfer the kimchi into sterilized glass jars. I often need to split the batch into multiple jars, but this time it all fit into one. Very satisfying. And make sure to press it down firmly to remove air pockets. Everyone prefers their kimchi a certain way, so season it to your taste, make it, and add the ingredients you like. Experiment and have fun making your couture batch kimchi. I hope this video was helpful. Please leave a comment down below. To your health, which is wealth. Thank you for watching.